Hello everyone, my name is April and welcome to Golden Fleece Crochet and Design. Today we are going to be making a holiday pom-pom wreath. Over the past some months, pom-pom wreaths have been popping up absolutely everywhere. They are on Pinterest, in Etsy, in Target, and it is no question as to why. Like, they're just so cute. For today's holiday wreath, I will be showing you how to make an upcycled wreath form, so the thing that all of the pom-poms sit on, out of items that you most likely have in your house. That said, you could just buy a wreath form from a craft retailer. I just didn't feel like it. If you choose to purchase a wreath form instead of making one like we're doing in the video, please just skip ahead. We'll meet up later. So this is kind of a holiday crochet project, but also it's really kind of just a craft project. The only part of it that's crochet is this bow. So you can complete it without the bow, completely fine. It looks adorable. The bow is actually really beginner friendly. You could totally learn to do it if you are not a crocheter. You can find the pattern, link in the description to my blog post where that's located. All right, everyone, let's get started. Here are all of the supplies that you're going to need to make this project. You'll need scissors, tape, 2" by 4" pieces of cardboard, extra fabric, and 2 pieces of ribbon, each one a length of 4 to 6 feet. You'll need a 3.4, a 2.5, and a 1.4" pom-pom maker. The yarn is all Red Heart Super Saver. You'll need 3 skeins of medium thyme, 2 skeins tea leaf, and 1 skein of hot red. For the bow, you'll need a 5mm crochet hook, scissors, and a darning needle. And lastly, a command hook. To make the wreath form, take your cardboard and lay it out into a circular shape about 18 inches in diameter. Then take your tape and tack all of the pieces to each other. This just secures them in place so they don't move around too much. Then take longer strips and wrap it around the cardboard to secure them. When you're finished, they shouldn't be moving around very much. It should be a rigid form. Create 3 or 4 of these circles and then lay them on top of each other and tape them together securely. Take your fabric and give it a couple of twists. Then lay it on top of the cardboard evenly. Tape the fabric in place, trying to create as uniform and even a surface as possible. If the wreath form was a clock, you're going to attach each end of ribbon at about 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Trim the ends of your ribbon, and you're done. You have a wreath form. Ta-da! Now on to making pom-poms. I'm going to show you how to make a large pom-pom. The instructions and pom-pom maker sizes are going to be in the description as well as in my blog post. Open the pom-pom maker and begin wrapping the yarn around one side. For a large pom-pom, you're going to wrap 150 times. After you've wrapped 150 times, close the pom-pom maker and bring the yarn over to the other side. Continue wrapping another 150 times. Close the pom-pom maker and cut the end. Cut down the middle of the pom-pom maker on both sides. Cut a length of yarn 14 to 16 inches and tie the pom together tightly. Remove the pom-pom maker, shake out the pom, and trim off all of the loose edges. You'll want to have 6 bundles of extra small pom-poms to have displayed around the wreath. Take 3 pom-poms and loop their tails together to tie them in a knot. And onto the bow. To make the tails of the bow, start with the slip knot and insert your hook and pull to tighten the yarn. Then chain 51. In the second chain from your hook, insert your hook and single crochet. Then single crochet across all of the chains until the end. Then chain 1 and turn your work. Continue to single crochet across until you have 15 rows. To make the base of the bow, chain 51 and then join the two ends using a slip stitch. Chain 1. This will form a circle. Single crochet around the circle, being sure it does not get twisted. When you reach the end, insert your hook to the first stitch of the row, pull through for a slip stitch, then chain 1 to start your new row. Continue to single crochet around until you have 15 rows. To assemble the bow, stack the base on top of the tail in the center. Leave a length of about 16 inches of yarn. Wrap the yarn around the middle and pull tightly to cinch it. Continue to wrap the yarn around about 50 times. Leave another tail of about 16 inches, flip the bow over, and tie the tails tightly in a double knot. Okay, we've got our wreath form and our poms made. Now to put it together. Starting on the outside, take a dark green pom and tie it securely around the wreath using the long tails that you've left. Continue to add poms all along the outside, fitting them snugly together and alternating light and dark green. We don't want the wreath form to show through. Trim the tails at all the ends so that they don't poke out beyond the pom-poms. Repeat this step on the inside, continuing to alternate colors. Trim the tails of the poms on the inside of the wreath. For the middle, we want to be sure all of the wreath form is covered. We don't want any of it poking through. So you'll use 2 pom-poms of alternating colors, slightly offset from one another. You can tug the pom-poms into place to be sure they're just where you need them to be. If you're having trouble looping the tail all the way around the wreath, you can try looping the tail under the yarn from the rows below and tying a knot that way. If you've chosen to crochet a bow, use the 2 tails that are left to loop it all the way around the wreath, fit it in between the pom-poms, and tie it tightly to the wreath form underneath. I recommend double knotting this to be extra secure. You can trim the tails or just kind of roll them up and tuck them under the pom-poms. Next, we're going to attach the pom-pom bundles. You'll attach these the same way as you did the other pom-poms, but you're just going to have extra tails left over. Just trim the tails and you're good to go. Attach the single red pom-poms around the wreath evenly. And then that's it. You're finished. Mount a command hook upside down so the hook points downward. You're going to do this a few inches from the top of the door and perfectly centered on the back. Have someone hold the wreath on the right side of the door at just the right height while you tie a nice tight bow under the hook of the command hook. Thank you so much for joining me in making a holiday pom-pom wreath today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I really love mine. I really needed the holiday spirit lift this year. I was thinking about just becoming literally Scrooge this year. Like literally, just bah humbug. But not anymore. I have my pom-pom wreath and it's just turning everything around. But thank you. Thank you so much. It's just so, I'm fine. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what I do and want to see more, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or what sort of projects you would like to see in the future. Until we meet again, stay safe, wear a mask, and happy holidays. Today we are going to be making a holiday... Hope you enjoyed making your crochet or just becoming Scrooge this year. Just literal. Bah humbug. I'm fine. Just too cute. A holiday pom-pom wreath to make all of your cottagecore dreams come true. Just look. Just look how cute. Just boop. They're just, yeah, I know.